Alrighty, hello everyone. My name is Sir Killinator, and I am playing Rimworld. It's a decently older game. It's not too old. It's not like a game from the 90s or anything, but it's still a pretty good game. Let's see, I think I have a couple. Nope, that's not what I'm trying to do. I think I have a game already up. Yep. Don't worry about the name. Made this a little while ago, and it was mostly as a joke. See if we can get it loaded in here. It's a pretty fun game. It's one of those resource management survival games. You gotta manage colonists. You gotta make sure they have enough food and they have beds to sleep in. They've got they've got moods involved as well. So if you've got an upset colonist, it can have negative effects. They can have mental breakdowns. They can have, depending on their trait, they can have like they can be a pyromaniac, and if they have a mental breakdown, they can set all your stuff on fire, or they can have the psychotic trait where they just go crazy and start beating all of your settlers. I like to keep the names for my colonists simple. I keep them named for what I wanted their job to be. So like I have caretaker. He cooks the meals and he has a decent handling stat, so he's pretty good with the animals. Egghead, she's pretty smart. She has a really high research stat, so she was good for learning new recipes. Engineer, she's good at fixing stuff, and so is Handyman. They both do that because stuff breaks down a lot, so it's hard on just one colonist to be doing it all. Handler, he's got the best stat for working with the animals. Doc, she's got the best first aid stat. Devlin, she was new. I didn't get a chance to name her. As you can tell, I have quite a few mods loaded into this save. I've got ones that adds in new generators, because you have to have electricity for your settlement. It adds in different types of crops, like this Noku. It's a modded crop, and it can be used as a meat and a vegetable. And the way you cook food in this game, there's simple meals, fine meals, and lavish meals. And it depends on how many ingredients you put in. If it's a simple meal, you can just grab some corn and make it a simple meal and they can eat it, and that's fine. It'll keep them alive, but it doesn't really help their mood much. There's the fine meals. Those are 2 ingredients, and it nourishes them better, and it keeps them happier. And there's lavish meals, and that one is 3 ingredients, and it's the best at both categories. It keeps them well fed, and it keeps them the happiest. So let me actually just go ahead and start a new save so you guys can see how this game runs. Let's see. Scenario editor. You can go in, you can change the way it works. Silver is the currency. When traders show up, you use that to trade with them, but it's also used to build things. So you have to keep a close eye on what you're building and what it requires, and you have to balance that with how much money you want to have. You need to make sure that you don't spend all your silver building things, and then you don't have any money to buy from the traders when they show up. Like, say you're running really low on medicine or food, and a trader shows up that sells it, but you don't have enough silver. You can sell them your things and get silver from them, and then use the trading process to get the money you need to buy the medicine or the food or what have you. But maybe you don't have the spare resources, and you have to make the hard decision of whether or not you want to get rid of any of your other goods. So let me go through, check here. Packaged survival meals. Yeah, that's good. Start with medicine. I have to have a bunch of medicine just to make sure. The survival meals, that'll be fine. Let me get a bunch of those just to make sure, in case it's a slow start and I can't get my crop fields going in time. I don't want my people to start starving to death. Survival rifles. It's gonna be 3 of us. Pistols. I don't need any pistols. I can change that out. Let's see. You can also let's see. I don't need. I can do 1 knife in case. Let's see. I've never had rhinos. Let's see what that is. Steel. That's one of the most common building materials. This might seem a little cheaty, starting it up like this, but the game is pretty difficult on its own. If you want the more difficult experience, obviously you could just load it up, start it, not edit the scenario at all, and just run with what the game gives you. Or you can use the scenario editor, which is already in the game, and do with it what you will. Let's see, ship chunks, those are good for getting steel, and I don't need that many actually. The ship chunks are good for getting extra steel and components. Components are used for making machinery. So you can add a part, and then you see, disable incident. Where is it at? self-tame. So every once in a while, a random animal can just become tamed, and then it lives in your house and eats your food, and that's all right for ones that are difficult to tame, like I think there's an animal called the megaloceros. Those are pretty difficult to tame. There's a mega sloth. Those can attack if you fail to tame them. But the ones I don't like are like the boom rats or the boomalopes. When those die, they explode and set everything around them on fire, which is obviously not good if you don't want your settlement burning down. Sorry, I'm not used to talking so lot. Let's see, add a part. Forced trait. Start with research. Let's see, where's my dermal regenerator? Nuclear power, that'll let us build the generators, and it'll be easier. Let's see. Create incident. Psychic Soothe. That is basically just an event that increases the mood of your colonists. So I like to add that in and have it come through every so often. So if you have that one colonist that just is a bad string of events, like whoever they were married to died, and their bonded animal died, and they are just really, really down and they're about to have a mental breakdown, Psychic Soothe can come in and clutch and just force them to be happy for a while until the rest of it, until the rest of their negative mood effects wear off. Because it has a certain time limit, like it'll just be, like say they get sick and they'll have a negative on their mood for like 10 days, and then it's gone and they're fine again. You can actually upload these to the Steam Workshop, whatever ones you create, if you think it's fair and balanced. I've uploaded a few that were decent, none as bad as this. I'm saying, like, this one is pretty overpowered. Let's see. Oh no. this section here, you need to make sure you pick a good starting area. A temperate forest is good. Pick here next to the water. And here you can go through and edit your colonists. You go in and you click the randomize button, it'll change them, and you need to make sure that you get a good one. Like, you don't want psychotic and pyromaniac or anything like that. And then you gotta check their stats. Like, this guy has, the max on the stats are 20, I believe. That's the highest they go. So this guy is pretty good at shooting and pretty good at research. So let's see. Cut out that. Cut out that. And then just as a nickname, we'll do Gunner. He's pretty good traits. One of my... She's a scratch scar. She's a psychopath. Optimist. Psychically deaf. No, I don't want it. I don't want it. Steadfast, careful shooter. Caring, social, and hauling. Yeah, I guess I can work with her. Let's see, what are you good at? Call you Van Gogh. Alright. And you, what do you have? You're neurotic and you're psychically dull. You'll be upset all the time. He's incapable of scary, which means he can't fight. Intellectual and artistic, that's fine. You're really good with construction. Plus she has... So there's different levels of passion for them, which say they might not have a good stat in what you want them to do, but they have a good passion for it. You can have them do it, and they won't do it as well, but they'll learn quickly, and their stats will upgrade very quickly. So let's call you... Call her Foreman, because I want her to build things. That's a valid name. What are you talking about? Fine, I'll just make up names. Call her last name Gold Star because she was like a sheriff. Linda Brushstrokes. Happy game? Yeah, there we go. So I actually canceled it and didn't bring it back in. So I do not have any edited. I don't have anything edited. So I don't have any different stats beyond what the game would have brought in. Oh. So the work list goes in the order of priority. The easiest way to do it, to make sure they do what you want them to do when they need to do it, you're going to set it to manual priorities. You can give it a number, and then you want to set the priority of what you want them to do first. Like you want them, like say you want them to drop everything that they're doing and go firefighting. Well, if you have firefighting set as 1 and nothing else, they will do that. They'll immediately drop everything they can and go firefight. I always make sure to set patient down to 1, because if say it's set on 2 and some other job is set to 1, and they have like a life-threatening injury, they'll finish that other job before they go lay down in the hospital bed and get healed, and they could die before they get to there. Let's see, who's the best at hunting? You equip this. Who else was it? Foreman, you're a really good hunter. Get the pistol. Get the knife. I need to start getting them. Patient is for them to go rest in bed if they have a life-threatening injury. Bed rest is non-life-threatening injury, but they're still hurt. Flick is basically just whether if you set a heater or a light switch or an air conditioning or some electronic component, if you turn that off, so they'll come by and shut it off. Let's see. I don't have an animal handler. So, since you're not a hunter, I need you to cook. The rest of that, I'll leave her for art for 1, because she's got a really good art stat. Let's see, orders. Here, the architect tab is basically how you run the game. So if you go to orders, you can click on what you want them to do, and then just highlight an area, and they'll get all that done. I guess that's not a very grown tree just yet. Alright. 5x5 area. Storage, let's see, allow rotten, and no foods. Come on, build those beds. Need somewhere for y'all to sleep. There we go. Animal sleeping spot right there. Usually want to make sure that if you go in and put a floor underneath of a building, you need to make sure that you put it underneath the door. Just so it looks better. Also, they throw a fit if they don't have their own private bedroom, because I guess it wakes them up or something. This is basically the gist so far of Rimworld. You just get in and do what you can to manage this growing settlement. Make sure you can keep people alive. One of the things you need to remember to build for them is a table. Just to make sure they have a place to sit when they eat their food. That also detracts from their mood if they don't have a place to sit and eat. I don't remember which one affects plant cutting. Or I mean, wood chopping. Security. Sandbags. Let's see, zone area, stockpile zone. There we go. Make sure we update where our stockpile's at so we have all the room that we have, or we use all the room that we have available. Let's see, what do we have away? You have 30 components. I have a few mods that add in different items. Like the plasma pistol, it's added in like items from Halo and whatnot to the game just to flesh out the lists for the traders. I can't think of words now. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's buy some components. Buy some yogurt. Nope, I clicked the wrong button. Some of the medicine too. Except see, storage, allow rotten, manufactured. Manufactured, none. And then just allow medicine. That's a faster way. Resources. None, and then just allow plant matter. No chunks. Corpses. No corpses. For that, I can do animal corpses. See, you always want to make sure you remember to go in and cover your solar panels with the no roof area, just to make sure that they don't come in and build a roof over it, and then obviously it doesn't work because it's covered up from the sun. Put a door here. Do I have anybody who has a skill of 8? Grow. 5, 3, 5. Nope. Alright. Can be milled into flour. That's not food. I'm gonna leave it as potato plants for now. Faction? There's one for the Dark Soul fans, huh? Let's see. There we go. Thank you. Need them to be at least like -2, so that your food is frozen. Is this area set up to take medicine? It is. Thank you. build out here 3 by 9 just to even it out, to make this even with the rest of the wall there. Now let's see, need a floor. And then production, let's do have removed the there we go. It's covered by the roof and they weren't growing. Do a standing lamp here by the door. One in here. And let's see. Conduit out this way. Cancel that. And then I think it's in furniture, or is it in production? That will. Kill it, good lord. You know, when you have workstations like this, you need to make sure that you go in and set the bills to make sure that what you want done is being done. Trying to remember how to use the mods I have installed. What's this? Open debug actions. There we go. Change weather. Clear. Alright, gonna have to cheat some more because I'm gonna die without growing that. Damn it, I've clicked on that same thing. The sun lamp I won't need to have the natural roof on there. God, I'm glad you don't have fucking ammo counts in this game. What the fuck are you wearing? Clown suit? What the fuck? Ah, shit. Do a short table here. There. Need to do structure. Wall. Do it here. Give him a door there. Give me a tiny bedroom, my dude. I'm sorry. That way so we can actually get in. Alrighty, everyone. That has been a quick run through of Rimworld. I'm sure I'll be playing some more in the future, and I'm sure I'll try and record another video of this. That's the first actual video I've recorded. It's just been a few live streams up to this point. So I will see you guys in the next one, whichever one it may be. Alrighty, later.